Hey, so I'm here live at B-Sides San Francisco, just before the RSA show, as you can see behind me, beautiful sunny California. Yes, it's raining and probably will rain most of the week in San Francisco. Yeah, it was some good sessions this morning. Get things started. We had a keynote. Which was very interesting. I'll post some info on that, but basically it's really about non-linear career paths, which if you know anything about me, I'm about as non-linear in my career as you can get, having hopped in many different technical roles over the last 30 years. So it spoke to me, and I really enjoyed her talk. Then I did a talk by Jerry Gamblin, and his talk was building an application security program. Very interesting. Talked a lot of the things that are near and dear to my heart, about application testing, both dynamic and static. So pre-compile and post-compile kind of challenges that we all have, then he had a couple really interesting points. The thing that struck me is we're all working towards automation, and his experience, as you deploy these application security programs and you start doing some pen testing, what they've found is actually there's a lot of drift between server configs and standard configurations to address the pen testing. That's a key thing that we need to make sure that as we're deploying and fixing the issues that come up out of a pen test, that we also make sure that those get rolled back into our automation scripts. I found that very interesting. He was actually had a great line. I'll post a link to his presentation in the notes downstairs in the description. But he actually said one really interesting thing was write an abuse story for threat modeling. So that's actually a very interesting thing from defining your own application and defining your vulnerabilities in your application. So actually seeing how someone can abuse your application. And I think as a developer, it wasn't something I've ever really took seriously or ever really did. That really is an interesting point and an interesting thing to do for threat modeling. Great talk, very interesting. I'll post a link to his presentation. I'll be back a little bit later with some more info on the next sessions. Thanks.